What's up, guys? We are back and we're taking a look at some more NBA and NFL player props. We've been absolutely on fire. We had a huge day yesterday over in the Dub Club, and I'm looking to get in and get some free play wins for you guys today over on Prize. I got one NBA and one NFL player prop for you guys today. Let's go ahead and just hop straight in. But if you guys are not already on Prize Picks and if you guys want to join, you can do so with the link down my description below, and promo code DOMG. You can get your first time deposit matched up to $100. Again, the link is down my description below. Use that promo code DOMG. With that being said, let's also, before we hop in, talk about the Dub Club, because we've been absolutely on fire. You guys can join right now with two different special offers down my description below. You can see right here that I'm reputable because my Prize Picks lifetime net winnings are over $5,700, as you guys can see right there. I'm very reputable when it comes to these player prop sites and putting out player props, things like that. So you guys are not going to want to miss out. You guys are going to want to get in the Dub Club like right now, man, because we're absolutely on fire right now, and we have the NFL going on right now too, where I've been killing it. But if you don't know how Dub Club works, pretty much it is a messaging service that sends all the entries that I make to you through the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord, however you guys want to receive my plays. My plays come for sites like Prize Picks, Underdog, Parlay Play, Sleeper, and Chalkboard, those 5 different player prop sites, and for a bunch of different sports, but mainly the NBA and the NFL. I've also sent my plays out to over 2.2 thousand subscribers, and we've been very good as of late. I mean, just yesterday, man, we had a bunch of W's here. We had a free square over on Chalkboard. It was a $10 max. We were able to turn that into $54.20 right there. Second entry, $40 to win 121.6 right there. And then the other entries here that we had, Sleeper 20 to 59.80, and then also 30 to 89.70 with the protected play there. So we absolutely killed it yesterday, and I'm looking to catch some more W's today. So I'll see you guys over in the Dub Club. Make sure you guys join right now with the link down my description below, because that will get you two different special offers. The first offer is all access. That includes all sports, everything. You guys are getting 25% off of your first month. The second offer is NBA player props only, but it's going to be a little bit cheaper than that all access package. You're pretty much getting $5 off. So both offers are down my description below. I'll see you guys over in the Dub Club. But with that being said, let's get into these player props today. Just make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. Give me a follow on Twitter at DOMG Props. Also join the free Discord, because there's free plays over in the Discord where we're actually able to cash out these two entries right here. We cashed out both of those right there over on the free Discord. So go ahead and join. The link is down my description below. But with that being said, let's get into these player props here. Let's start out with the NBA. So in the NBA, I'm going to head over to the NBA first half category, and in the PRA, because I like Jaylen Brown over 16.5 first half PRA. I've taken him a ton this season, and I'm taking him yet again here. Usually when the Celtics play, I'm taking either one of the two, Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. But Jaylen Brown's been over in 4 straight games and 4 of his last 5, and I'm going to take a look at why I like this player prop so much here. So let's take a look over on props.cash. This tool is absolutely amazing. I use it every single day for my player prop research. I've been using it every day for about 2 years now. If you guys want to get this tool for yourself, it's how I find all my player props. Link is down my description below. Use promo code DOMG, because that will get you guys 25% off of your first month. Again, the link for props.cash is down my description below. But Jaylen Brown here has been very good this year. He's over in 61% of games this year. 61%. You see what he's done in his last 10 games. He's over in only 5 of his last 10 games. However, let's take a look at how good he's been at home this year, because he's going to be at home today against Houston. In home games, that hit rate goes from 61% all the way up to 76%. He's been very good at home so far this season. I don't really like him at 17.5. I do like him at 17, though. If he does get bumped on Prize Picks, I would not be super surprised. This play is also 1.5 units for me, by the way. So he faces Houston today, who's actually had a pretty good track record against. He's had 19 and 25 against them in the past, so that's pretty good there as well. But also, something I like to kind of take a look at with player props is the minutes here. So his minutes that he's been seeing recently are about 16 or more. So if we take a look at games where he's had 16 plus minutes, he's actually over in 68% of games. And that even goes up when he's at home, up to 86% of games. So when he sees his full amount of minutes, like the 16 plus that he's seen in 9 of his last 10 games, it's even better, man. Over in 86% of games here. The only issue, though, is that this matchup will be a little bit on the tougher side. Not a super big fan of the matchup. I just think that with how consistent he's been, he'll be able to go over yet again. But Houston here is definitely a tougher matchup. They are allowing some of the least points per game, some of the least rebounds per game, and assists. However, in the last 7 games, they have been a little bit more lenient when it comes to facing opposing small forwards. You take a look at what Houston's done. They don't rank in like the bottom 5 when it comes to any of the PRA categories. They've actually been dishing out a lot of assists against them. So Houston, they allowed the 4th most assists per game to opposing small forwards. When it comes to the rebounds per game, they are a little bit right in the middle of the pack, allowing 7 rebounds per game. They are still pretty good against points, I will say, but they allow 18.18 points per game to opposing small forwards. So I think Tatum could be in a tougher spot as well, because Houston's defense has been very, very good, especially against power forwards. So I think he could potentially be in a tougher spot, which should lead to Jaylen Brown getting some more looks, and with just how consistent he's been with him being at home and all that different stuff, I think that Jaylen Brown should be in a great spot tonight, and I personally have 1.5 units on him. I'm really liking him for tonight. Moving on to player prop number 2, though, we're actually taking a look at the NFL category here. We'll take a look at NFL, and then we'll just head over to the rushing attempts, if I can find it. There we go. Rushing attempts here. I'm going to scroll down to actually a Sunday game here, because I like Tony Pollard over 15 rushing attempts here against Green Bay. So this one's going to be tomorrow at 4:30 between the Cowboys and the Packers. Pollard will be at home in this game, which is another reason why I like this player prop. Let's go back to props.cash and take a look at Tony Pollard. So he's officially only 40% of games this year, 6 out of 15. However, Dallas is 7.5-point favorites in this game here. They've also never lost at home this year, I think, if I'm not wrong. But if you take a look at games where the Cowboys have won, he's over 50% of games. He's had 2 pushes, and he's over in quite a few games. However, take a look at games where he went under for the most part. A lot of these games have to do with blowouts. You guys take a look at games where he's at home, by the way. I believe these 3 games here, Washington, LA, and New England, I think those games were all complete blowouts. This game should not be a blowout. I mean, as long as the game stays within 14 points, I think Pollard's going to stay in the game, of course, and still just keep on running here. So I think everyone thinks, for the most part, not everybody, but I think that people think that the Cowboys are going to win this game here, and I think that's going to lead into a lot of Tony Pollard rushing attempts. And also, Green Bay's been a really good matchup here for opposing rushing attempts here. I mean, they linked top 10 in rushing attempts per game allowed. They allowed 23.3 rushing attempts per game to opposing running backs this year, which if we take a look at it, I believe that's the 9th most in the league. So it's going to be a pretty nice matchup for him as well here. I kind of hope that the Cowboys don't win because I'm a Packer fan, but still, I think Tony Pollard should have a pretty good game here. And I think that if the Cowboys do win the game like the books think they are, that's going to start with Tony Pollard and his rushing attempts, especially if it gets a little bit out of hand and the Cowboys are winning, especially if they're winning by 7 to 14 points. I think a lot of those rushing attempts are going to have to do with Tony Pollard, because a lot of these games where he's gone under are due to blowouts and getting pulled early and things like that. So I think with him at home and with the Cowboys expected to win this game, I think Tony Pollard should have a great game with a lot of rushing attempts here. So he also had 22 last season against Green Bay, but that was also with Zeke. He probably wasn't playing that game, but still, I think that you don't really take that into too much account. But that's what I'm liking right there. It's going to be Tony Pollard and his rushing attempts. Really straightforward things, just that based on the game script and also based on the matchup. So 2 easy things right there. I Pollard personally for 75% of a unit, although I do kind of like him up to 1 unit there. I think I like him up to 1 to 1.25 units. I kind of like him right around there. So if that didn't make any sense, by the way, I got a question on last video. That pretty much means that I have 75% of a unit on Jaylen Brown and Tony Pollard in that entry, and then I have another 75% of a unit on Jaylen Brown and another player, which you guys can see over in the Dub Club. But that's pretty much going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best luck with your NBA and NFL player props. Hopefully Jaylen Brown cashes so we can wait on Tony Pollard to cash us out tomorrow. Hopefully he doesn't miss, or otherwise we'll be staring at that for the next day. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best luck with your player props. We're not done quite yet though, because I want to take a look at the Daily Grind Optimizer and also the Correlation Tool. The tools for these are down my description below. You guys can use promo code DOMG and get 25% off. So both these tools are down there, but first off here, the Optimizer. It's actually wrapped in with 3 different tools here. The Optimizer, Middling Tool, and Fantasy Score Projections. But this is the Optimizer here. But you get all 3 tools wrapped into one with the subscription, but this is the Optimizer. All you have to do for this tool is just click the refresh button. When you press refresh button, it pulls up the best suspected value plays on that player prop site. So like right now, there's a really good value play right now in college basketball with this point combo prop here, because it would be like a minus 125 on DraftKings, yet it's on prizepicks here. So that's kind of what the correlation, what the Optimizer tool does here, is it finds just the best suspected value plays. It just finds good plays compared to sports books, which are like billion-dollar industries or like billion-dollar companies, and they know what they're doing compared to prizepicks. So if you guys want to get it for yourself, you can use the link down in the description below, the fantasy bundle. You guys can get all 3 of those tools wrapped into one here. And again, you guys can use that promo code DOMG and get it even cheaper, 25% off. The other tool I want to take a look at though is the Correlation Tool, which is up 722.6 units since August 18th. That's absolutely crazy. So if you guys want to get this tool for yourself, pretty much what it does is we'll scroll on like the PrizePicks slip here. So it just gives you a bunch of entries for a bunch of different player prop sites. We'll take a look at the PrizePicks one there. They also have Underdog on here, by the way. But for PrizePicks here, let's take a look at the Cowboys and the Packers game here. So it finds correlated plays. So if this game is super high scoring, it's going to equate to Dak Prescott possibly going over his pass completions, Jordan Love going over his passing touchdowns, and the receivers also putting in some work as well. Because if Dak Prescott's going to get some completions, that's going to go to CeeDee Lamb here, and that could equate to him getting some receiving yards as well. So it's all correlated, and it all just flows together. I personally had some 25x's with this tool. I genuinely do love this tool, and if you guys want to get it for yourself, you can get it with the link down in the description below. It is definitely on the more expensive side. I will say that. Just click on DFS correlation here and scroll down. You guys can see how expensive this tool is, but code DOMG will help you guys out just a little bit. Use that promo code if something that you guys can afford and something that you guys are interested in. You can get it with the link down in my description below. With that being said, thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best luck with your player props, and yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Cashing out some player props tonight. Peace out. Thank you for watching. See you guys over in the Dub Club.